Hi there, so in this video I'm going to be showing you how to install RetroArch onto your Quest 2 to play Nintendo 64 games. It's a very simple process. You're going to be needing two programs, a program called SideQuest and a program called RetroArch, both entirely free. And lastly, you'll need a Bluetooth controller. In my case, I'm going to be using the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. This is necessary because you can't map the Oculus Quest controllers to the program we're going to be using. So there are going to be two links in the description below, one to download RetroArch directly, and the other to download SideQuest. If you've seen my previous tutorial on how to install Dolphin to play GameCube games on your Quest, it's the same exact process to install RetroArch onto your Quest 2. First thing you want to do, follow the link in the description below to download SideQuest. Go up to the button at the very top and click Get SideQuest. Follow your operating system, Windows download right there, install it, and then follow the link in the description to download RetroArch. Once you have both programs downloaded, boot up SideQuest. SideQuest booted up connects your Oculus Quest 2 to your PC using a USB-C cable. If you have any prompts inside the Quest for data transfer, make sure you press OK or accept it. If there is a solid connection, the top left of the SideQuest program, instead of showing a red symbol, will show a green symbol, indicating there is a solid connection to transfer content to your Quest. And there we go. Now in the top right of SideQuest, there is a button to install an APK on your computer. Click it and navigate to RetroArch and hit install. Everything should go smoothly. I already have it installed, so I won't be installing it again. And now would be a good time to connect your Bluetooth controller to your Quest, because it's easier to navigate RetroArch using that controller than with the touch controllers. If you head over to settings, scroll down, you'll see an option called experimental features. Click on that, and it should have the ability there to connect Bluetooth devices. Go ahead and pair your controller using the instructions your particular controller has. Once it's connected, go back to the app section. At the top right, you want to select unknown sources in the drop-down menu. It's normally going to be on this screen here. And among the list of apps, you should see RetroArch. For me, it is the top of the list. Click on that to boot up RetroArch. Now, unfortunately, it's not easy to capture content here because Facebook doesn't allow it, but you should see a screen similar to this. You want to click on the Android-looking symbol there. That'll open up RetroArch. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is load a core. This is going to be the emulator that actually plays the N64 content. As you can see here, in my case, I've already got an emulator installed. This is the one you should be looking for as it works pretty well. The Nintendo 64 Mupen 64 emulator. You're not going to have anything, so go down to download a core right below this option. You're going to see hundreds of emulators here. Scroll down with your Bluetooth controller or your Oculus Quest controllers and look for that emulator I mentioned. And here's the emulator. Select it, and it should go ahead and install it. The next option is to install content. So for this step, I can't tell you how to get the games, but once you do have the games, what you want to do is reconnect your Oculus Quest to your computer. If you have any prompts, make sure you allow data connection. Double click on your Quest and internal shared storage. Now you should see a folder called RetroArch. Look for the folder and double click on it. Now we want to make a new folder in here called Nintendo 64, or in my case just N64. So inside this folder we want to drag in our ROM. In my case it's Donkey Kong 64. Once you've finished dragging it in, it should be recognized by RetroArch. So let's go ahead and jump back into the Quest, and we want to select Load Content and navigate to our folder. The folder we created where the ROM is located at Storage, Emulated, 0, and then RetroArch. So just select that and go down to N64. And there is your ROM. You'll only have to navigate to the game like this once because it'll start appearing in the recent games list and stuff like that. Donkey Kong 64 is now appearing, and we can go ahead and select it to play the game. And that is how you emulate the Nintendo 64 on your Quest 2 using a Bluetooth controller and RetroArch. If you have any questions on how to do this, make sure you post in the comments section below and I'll do my best to answer them. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more tutorials just like this on the Quest. And of course, thank you for watching.